fighting demons with no place to run or hide. If I sometimes seem insane, can you see or feel my pain? If I only knew the way to share your smile, I'd walk a mile.
Damn, Alex, look at you.
You got skills, man. Go ahead.
Well, I also got to thank my Uncle Joel, 3-time Grammy Award winner.
Really?
Wow.
And he worked on the final song Ray Charles ever did.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, Sorry seems to be the hardest word. And the beauty of that song actually was he recorded it with Ray Charles 2 weeks before he passed away.
Oh, wow.
And if you listen to that song again on Genius Loves Company, you can hear it.
Huh.
Man, this guy,
Yeah, it's amazing.
Alex Hale's sitting in studio with us.
Man.
Not only a
Talented cat,
sports
man.
genius, but man, dropping. That's called Walk a Mile, right?
Walk a Mile, yeah.
And when did you make that song?
Oh, this is the greatest part of the story. I actually was in an argument with my parents in the car, and we got home, and I slammed.
And his father's in the studio with us.
Yeah, my dad's in the studio, and he remembers this. But I slammed the door of the car, and my mom is yelling at me still, and I said, "Give me 30 minutes. I need to write a song." I walk out of my room 30 minutes later. I hand her the lyrics. She's in tears. Now, I wrote it in the state of a meltdown for me, which for autistic people...
Explain that, please.
Yeah. When you're in a meltdown, you basically can't comprehend anything. And, you don't make sense of a lot of things. You act out. And people think of it as, you're crazy. You really aren't. I mean, as I've always said, it's a social disorder, not a mental disorder. You can call it whatever you want, but I just have always believed that it's a social disorder. It's me overcoming it, and I've done it through my music. I mean, I released 2 years ago Into the Light with my uncle, and then this one, which was even better. When my mom read the lyrics, she said, "This is my song." And I said, "No, this is my song." And that's the beauty of the song.
Yeah.
And everybody can relate to it in some way. It doesn't have to be autism. It can be cancer. It can be, you're in a down place, like you broke up with somebody or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can all relate to it. It's just walking that mile.
Alex Hale's joining us in the studio. Just an unbelievable young man. 22 years old.
Doing things.
I know. Autistic and A, a sports genius. B, a musical, I can't even think of the word I'm looking
Prodigy?
for. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
I think he's past the prodigy now. He was rocking
And the
20,000 crowds already.
Yeah.
And the winner for 2014 Grammy for Best Song goes to Alex Hale. Walk a Mile.
Hey, if you get asked to the Grammys, I want to go. That's all I'm going to say.
Exactly. You might win a 3 Deep Speed this year.
Yeah.
We'll give you the golden kufi.
That's even more prestigious.
Exactly.
I was about to say, man, I believe you said you've done radio before. You had your own radio show.
Yeah, I was doing online radio with a good friend of mine, Kenyon Johnson. I don't know if he's listening. He's a friend of mine on Facebook. I don't know if he's listening. Kenyon, if you're listening, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Had my own show, the Sports Genius Show, which was an hour long. We did a lot of fun stuff for a while. I mean, I did a mock draft. I had 2 segments. One is called You Know It Really Me Off. I can't say the word on the air, but it's online. You can have that kind of stuff. And the other one was Everything You Know Is Wrong, based on the song by Weird Al Yankovic. So I said, if you think this is right, no, you're wrong. This is what's correct. So
I might steal that, by the way.
Yeah.
Can I steal that?
Go right ahead, man.
Perfect.
Go right ahead.
Because I'm always wrong. So then Gerard can be the person that says what's right in the segment.
Yeah, I know. I've been wondering why Rizzo and Goldhammer haven't used that already.
Yeah,
because Rizzo always says, "No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong." 2 fighting kids.
We're going to get back to the phone lines in just a second. 216-578-0850. So stay there. We're going to talk some more Jim Brown. But when you walked in, the first thing Alex did, we shook his hand, we met his father, and we started, just kicking around a little bit of sports. And Gerard, he dropped a Cavs trade scenario on us. The first thing he said was, "I have the perfect scenario to get DeMarcus Cousins on the Cavs." And Gerard, Gerard's
I don't like it at all.
leery of his behavioral issues. But I like DeMarcus Cousins, and I think if Mike Brown was able to reach him, I think he could be one of the best center, power forward-esque guys in the NBA. And you got a way the Cavs can get him. Let me hear this.
Now, I really want Kevin Love, but we all know that's not going to happen. But that does not mean I cannot include the Timberwolves. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to acquire DeMarcus Cousins and Greg Stemsma, I believe. He's a backup center for the Timberwolves, and the 26th pick that the Timberwolves own. The Timberwolves are going to acquire the 7th pick in the draft from the Kings and Anderson Varejao. Why the 7th pick? Why do they need it? They want to trade up. So now they got 7 and 9. So if Charlotte wants to trade with them, now they can go get Victor Oladipo or Ben McLemore, whoever's there at 4. And then the Kings, now they get a nice scenario here. The number 1 pick in the draft, Tyler Zeller from us, because I don't think he's going to work. And Mike
And
Brown's
if you're bringing 2 centers, you don't really need them
exactly.
anymore.
And the key of this is I know they want to trade him. Minnesota trades Derek Williams over there, and they need a small forward over in Sacramento. So when I just thought this all through, I was like, how does this not make any sense? This works for
Makes
everybody.
perfect sense.
Send
to
the
me.
email to Chris Grant.
When do
Let's
you
do
have
it.
time to think of this? This is what I want to know.
Yeah.
I just sit around sometimes, and I was actually writing my mock draft for the NBA draft. Now, in my mock draft, I'm sorry, Cavs fans, I take Nerlens Noel number 1 because I just love the upside. I'm not a fan of Otto Porter.
You seen
I
his
just
body?
am not. What was that?
You seen his body?
Oh, yeah, I know. He's skinny. But who knows?
Just send
he
him
might
to
be
Master Pizza to fix it.
Yeah, exactly. You can do that.
And Maggiano's while you got it.
Yeah.
But with Otto Porter, the reason why I don't like him is I want the next Paul George. I don't want the next Andre Iguodala. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. All right.
And you know,
Man, you're going to end up taking one of our jobs.
I know, right?
Right now, Keith Williams is driving home going, well, we can move Emmett out of that slot now.
Well, you're going to
Yeah,
have
well,
to.
he chose you, right?
Yeah. Man. Oh, I would be the one that would be gone, trust me.
Well, actually, I'm working with a sports team right now. Big shout out to the Akron Arrows. I'm actually an usher down there.
Nice, man.
So I get to see them almost all the time. And I've actually scouted one of our players, and I noticed there's a big problem with him, Ronny Rodriguez, number 4 prospect by Baseball America. And I noticed he has a closed stance. And the other day I'm watching this game, and he's hitting these balls the opposite way, very weak, but he's making good contact. So I looked at his stance, and I said he's going to pitch a ball outside, and I noticed his momentum as he's bringing his foot back, his whole body's going back. And I said, if he opens his stance and he goes to the ball, this guy makes really good contact. We may have a third baseman here. He doesn't know how to play defense, and I've seen it. But
Hey, neither does Chisenhall, so it's all right.
yeah, I mean, you want to know what? He hits better than.
We're going to start a
Chisholm.
sports consulting firm, and Alex is going to be our first client. He's going to start consulting major league and minor league franchise. How about that?
Ah, sure. If
You
you
in for
want, hey, you want to know what? If you want me to come back at some other time, let me know because I always have great ideas. I post it on my blog, my Twitter.
Hey, go ahead, throw them out
yeah.
there. Where's your blog? Where's your Twitter?
Right now, I haven't posted much on my blog lately because I've been busy with my music and stuff, but it's thesportsgenius.com. Twitter is DA SportsGenius7. I don't know why I couldn't put the in there, but that's Twitter for you. And then you can find me on Facebook, Alex Yellow. There are going to be 2 you'll find, but it's me holding the 3 Grammys.
All right.
I got to hold all 3 of my
And also, tell us about the walk coming up in September.
Yes, September 22nd, I believe, down at Voinovich Park. We will be doing our annual walk. We just had our kickoff dinner.
And what are we walking for?
We're walking for autism awareness. And, you know, I perform every year there. I just performed at the kickoff dinner as well. We just had that. It was great. We're trying to raise money for it. Gerard, guys, if you guys want to be down there that day, I know there's a Browns game that day. I know we're playing the Vikings on the road. But if you guys want to come down just for a little bit.
Don't worry, they don't send me on the road. Tony Grossi gets all those games. I'll be here. I'll be
Well,
with
if
you.
you guys might be doing something on the radio. I don't know that yet. But if you guys got time, I mean,
We're available.
come on
We're there,
down.
man.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
Hey, you're an amazing man, Alex. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
22 years old, autistic, and he's talking me out of the room right now. We got to get him off the radio before I lose my job. He's gonna be taking over the lead seat here on 3 Deep.
Yeah.
Gerard, thank you so much for setting this up, bringing him in too. And you told me about him. I think you even undersold him.
Yeah.
You notice? I mean, the kid, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for stopping in,
Thank
Alex.
you.
We
Have me
appreciate
again
it.
anytime.
Yeah, Alex Hale once again. And one more thing. Where can they, if they like the Walk a Mile song, where can they find that at?
Honestly, right now it's on my uncle's website. We're trying to put it on YouTube right now. I will post it on my Twitter, even though it's a sports one. I'll post it there for people who follow me.
Does Sports Genius 7.
Does Sports Genius 7. Yeah, I'm sorry, people. It's D-A. No, I'm no rapper or anything, but, you know.
Hey, you're probably better than Trevor Bauer, so don't worry about it.
Probably.
We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the show. We're going to get back to the Jim Brown talk. If you're on the phone line, stay there. We're coming right back to you. Alex, thank you so much again for stopping.
Thanks again, guys.
We really do appreciate it. You did a great job. And, hey, man, we'll have you back again soon for sure.
That's great. Thanks, guys.
And shoot us more information on the walk, too, and we'll make sure we get that out there. Right, Jeff?
Yeah, well, I'll send it to you
All
guys.
right, going back to Jim Brown here after the break. We're also going to talk about Trevor Bauer's song. We're going to talk about the NBA refs and much, much more. It's 3 Deep, special 3-hour 3 Deep. We still got 2 hours left. It's 3 Deep on ESPN 850 WKNR.